Hi everyone. In my last video, I kind of ended it by saying the purpose of meditation is to be present and recognize that there's only now. And that kind of eliminates all the anxiety and angst, pressure in life, because when you're recognizing this moment, you don't actually have a comparison. And if there's no comparison, then there's no problem actually, because you're not wishing for anything to change. Now, just think about that for a moment. Imagine if there was no problem. Imagine if there was nothing needing to change, like you're not actually seeing fault in anything. So let's just start there. Think of what's happened in your day already and how many times perhaps you got frustrated or annoyed at someone or you didn't understand what they're talking about. And in those moments, more than likely, it's because there's a source of judgment. That'll be a good word, judgment. And you don't mean it, but you are judging if you're not agreeing. You are judging if you're seeing a problem. You are judging if something needs to change. Now, I'm not saying you put your blinders on or your rose-colored glasses and suddenly in denial to the world. Everything's perfect, nothing needs to change. No, it's not that at all. Well, not in my opinion anyway, not in my experience, which is more to the point. It's more like you see clearly. And then if you're playing your part 100% and you notice something or you have an opinion or you see something differently, it's not a big deal and it's definitely not a problem. It's just simply a contribution to this moment, So we're kind of like seeing our word choices too, because it's kind of interesting how we could always be going, gosh, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. And so our focus is that there's things wrong and then I'm the one that has to fix it, something like that. I used to be big at that, and because I believed I had this bigger vision and perhaps had a bigger mouth, I don't know, I'd say it, other people wouldn't. But I seem to see things a lot clearer or from many different angles than other people would. That's not seeing a problem. And that's not me focused on problems. What it is a contribution. It's like everyone's got everyone's got a part to play. I put two words together. Everyone's got a part to play, a very divine part. And if everyone's going this way and you see this way, you have to contribute your input. If you just simply input it, there's no attachment to the outcome. They didn't listen to me. They screwed it up because they didn't listen to me. No, it's more like you value your input. You say it with all the passion that you want to say it with. But what happens next is God's will. It's not like you're holding on to the outcome or for them to understand you or be heard. Like that part is not necessary, because that's part of the dance, right? It's like things might change, things might not change, but it's not about you and it's not about them and it's not about right or wrong. It's just the game. I love it because it's alive. I love having alive discussions where everybody contributes. And it's this beautiful way of seeing how different everything can be or how different everyone is, but how important your contributions are as well. Anyway, that's a long way of just saying, speak up, play your part, enjoy. Don't take stuff seriously. Allow life and the flow of life to keep changing. Like, you don't have to hold on to things and believe things is right or wrong. And it just takes the pressure off. Everything's wrong. How do I get it right? There's so much pressure to that. What is right? God knows. There's probably 100 rights, but which one are you going to walk? It's like there's no, what's that word? Definitiveness, like absolutes. And so when there's no absolutes, it's like open and free and enjoyable and lovely. And that's how I prefer to live life, to tell you the truth. So I hope this helps. Your little home play for today could be just to see that in yourself and see where, and see, just notice, because as soon as you notice, you can change. And that's what's cool. It's just change, growth, play, explore.